Yeah, September 11th, 2001, it was a beautiful day. It was a blue sky, there was not a cloud in the sky. I was on my way into work. As I was getting off the Jackie Robinson Parkway, I saw there were cars stopped by Cypress Avenue, and people were out of their cars and they were looking towards Manhattan. And I looked and I saw smoke in the distance. I put on 10-10 winds in the car. They said a plane had hit the World Trade Center.
I remember that day like it was yesterday. There was a man who said that there was a plane that had gone into the World Trade Center, and for some reason I assumed that it was a small jet that had lost its way. I never could imagine that it was the worst attack on American soil.
So went up to the roof with a couple other officers, and we looked towards the World Trade Center. We could see both were on fire, but and we saw the Trade Center and the holes, and we knew that it was big. And I saw a landing gear on the ground, and I knew there was a jet airplane, a big jet airplane.
So that day, we gathered back at the command. We suited up in our riot gear and our battle gear, and we boarded buses and went down to Ground Zero.
And I couldn't believe how fast this stuff was coming down. We were evacuating people off the plaza. Some people were hurt. Some people were just screaming, hysterical, in panic. We tried sending everybody north towards Chambers Street. There came a time we were on the plaza, and I looked up and I said, it looks like the South Tower is coming apart. But you didn't hear it. But I realize now that because light travels faster than sound, that it was in fact coming apart and the building was collapsing. I never saw such bravery in my life. We saw mankind at their worst, and we saw mankind at their best that day.
"23 brave members did not return from Ground Zero. We honor them daily by protecting the American way of life for which they did on that day. They and each of you personify what's best about the city, this country, and our ideals. As we observe this anniversary of the tragic events of September 11th, 2001, take pride in knowing that history will remember that the New York City Police Department demonstrated the highest principles of service and humanity in response that day." I stand here to honor their memory, not just today, but every day, every single day.